It's Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at 4. A gas leak near the base of Peak 8 and Breckenridge is now safely contained, the second leak there in a week. Matt Benedict at Red, White, and Blue Fire says no one was injured or evacuated, but fixing the leak was not easy. Xcel Energy had to pinch off the leak from either side rather than fix the leak itself. That took extra time. It is the same thing that happened last week in the same area. The fire department sees a spike in gas leaks this time of year as crews are scrambling to finish groundwork before winter. A motorcycle rider was airlifted this afternoon in life-threatening condition from Clear Creek County. Clear Creek Sheriff reports the victim was riding on Chicago Creek Road, about 7 miles south of Idaho Springs. A citizens group in Denver has raised nearly $500,000 to overturn the city's incoming ban on flavored tobacco. Now Michael Bloomberg, the former mayor of New York, has donated $1.5 million to uphold the ban. Denver Post calls him a staunch opponent of tobacco. Denver residents will vote to kill the ban in November. Here in Summit, a flavored tobacco ban will take effect next year with little opposition. Some gas stations, like the 7-Eleven in Breck, did briefly oppose it and were shut down by town officials. This week on the State of Summit, a new study from CU Boulder suggests Colorado's mountain wetlands are producing methyl mercury, a neurotoxin that's dangerous to humans and animals. This study suggests it's coming from air pollution as far away as Asia and India, which falls on the Rockies as rain. Local nurse practitioner Tara Taylor explains the symptoms of mercury poisoning.
Muscle pain, muscle cramping, tremor, high blood pressure, and high heart rates that are unexplained.
And how they can often be overlooked or misinterpreted.
We do see lead in the blood. Lead and cadmium are definitely the highest exposures that we have in food, etc.
Methyl mercury from wetland contamination could be the key to a local mystery. Taylor shares the case of two patients who recently came to her clinic, Vivewell and Dillon.
Two patients in their 20s, they were sick for no reason with some of those symptoms. Both worked at the same hotel, and so we had Summit County Public Health along with CDPHE and the EPA. We all got together and there was an exploration of that hotel, which turned up nothing.
Those two are not alone. Taylor's clinic has seen at least 10 recent cases of elevated mercury, including herself. Hospitals can run blood tests for mercury, but Taylor says those tests often do not dig deep enough.
So someone can be negative in their blood, but their true body burden is more something we see when we pull mercury, chronic mercury, from the bones and tissues.
Taylor has now reached out to the CU Boulder research team. She hopes learning more about wetland contamination can help her solve Summit's mercury mystery.
Our planet isn't getting any healthier on a day-to-day basis, and certainly I think if the planet is suffering from any toxins, we live on it, so certainly we are absorbing those toxins.
You can protect yourself from mercury with a charcoal sink filter or a whole home filter for shower and bath water. You can also test for elevated levels at Vivewell in Dillon. Tune in again next week for the State of Summit on Krystal 93. Local fire danger remains moderate today, still no fire ban. And in local sports, Summit Girls Rugby went undefeated at the Regis Sevens tournament this past weekend, just 1 month to go before the state rugby championships, and Summit is again the favorite, chasing an 18th consecutive state title. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.